Many people, when they read the Bible, they fail to ask the two most important questions that anybody should be asking when they read their Bibles. One is, the first and most important is, what does this tell me about God? The most important revelation that the Scriptures give us is they give us a revelation of who God is. Many people don't know God because they don't read the Bible, and when they do read the Bible, they read it for what they want it to say rather than what it actually just says. And that definitely does require some homework to figure out context and what the author's trying to say, what's the geographical, the archaeological, the historical context. But it doesn't have to be that complicated. God wrote this book knowing that mud people, people made of dust. And what's really interesting is when the New Testament was written, it was written in what's called Koine Greek. That was the common people's Greek, not classical Greek, which is what the scholars and the academics spoke. So that tells us a lot. But it was meant to be read, and it's going to be understood by the simple. And by simple, I mean the simple in faith, those who truly just take God at His word. We should ask ourselves two questions. What does this tell me about God? And what does this tell me for my own personal life? Because if there's one thing that really causes people to go astray, when they're hearing a preacher preach a good message, or when they're reading the Bible and they see Jesus preaching a good message, they say, oh, I know somebody that applies directly to. I know somebody that needs to hear that word. Instead of saying, what is that saying about me? Where does that fit in my life? Because Jesus said, first take the log out of your own eye, then you will see clearly to take the speck out of your brother's eye. When we read through the Bible, let us ask the two most important questions, and that is, what does this tell me about God first? And what does this tell me about myself? And how can I apply this to my life? It's the third, and then there's fourth, and many other questions and statements and things we ought to be thinking about when we're reading the Scriptures. But if we start with those two, I think we'll do well.